anxious mind. And I write all of my ASMR, and this is drawn from experience to try to relax. And we'll read sleep stories tonight. So let's close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And if you'd like, picture yourself in a light-filled room. Hi Meg, how are you? How's the new job? Okay, let's see. Settle into a position that feels comfortable to your body. Ramadan Kareem. Did I say it right, Karen? Hold on, I wrote something for you, Karen. Wishing you a peaceful and blessed Ramadan. Ramadan. I learned about it. I'm good, thank you. So our last live, one of our special followers is celebrating Ramadan, and that is from February 18th till March 19th. And although I'm not Muslim, it still is important to learn about other people's culture and religions. So that's what we have done. So we're going to do some quieting the anxious mind. So picture yourself in a light-filled room. Settle into a position that feels comfortable to your body. You're maybe seated or maybe lying down. Oh. And let me know if you want a head massage, Karen. If you want me to massage your temples or something. Maybe you're seated or lying down. Maybe you're simply imagining the stillness. However you arrive. Hi Christina, welcome back in. So happy you could join us again. I'll be on for an hour or two, as long as I can hold up. Now, however you have arrived in this space, it's your quiet, safe space, a chance to decompress and let go. Thank you, Christina. How was your week? I don't know why I was still patting it. It wasn't there anymore. Oh, that's so kind of you, Karen. Thank you so much. Same to you. So while everyone rolls in, it may take a couple of minutes. We can figure out what we want to do after we read this story. My week was busy. I did a seminar, I rested, and I worked on putting together my portfolio website. It's coming together nicely. Thank you for asking. Right now, things may feel deep. Crashing waves, perhaps. Loud, unpredictable, and overwhelming. But soon they'll soften into something gentler, something more manageable. Smooth waves, subtle, rhythmic waves that move with you and not against you. Cat, hello my friend, and Lex, my mod. Hello both of you, so happy to see you. We're doing a little bit of quieting the anxious mind and brushing. Clarissa! Oh, everyone's coming in. All my regulars. Lately just came in. Yay, I'm so happy to see everyone. I'm doing okay. I'm a little under the weather, but I always feel better when I see you guys. Well, through the screen, you know what I mean. Hi, Christina. Your hair is still shiny and long. I'm so jealous. Lele. Astrid, it's not time to eat. Can you hear Astrid? For those of you that don't know, I have two ragdoll cats, Astrid and Saleya. And okay, maybe we touch on things that are healing to the body. I do have a couple of non-triggering grief topics that we can do, like with just affirmations of like healing and comfort. First of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. I think birthdays are so difficult when they come, but I'm holding so much space for you today, and I really appreciate you sharing it with us. Okay, so now let's try to soften into something gentler, Ivy. Something more manageable. Smooth waves, subtle and rhythmic. Waves that move with you and not against you. Tonight we'll do a healing night for everybody that are struggling. Because we all need a little bit of, I don't know, like a hug from comfort. Like a comfort hug, but not like a real hug, you know? Hi, MK. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you for liking the live feed. And MK, she shared with us for our Discord server somebody else's guidelines for their Discord. And so I'm going to take that and I'm going to polish it into wording that is more Evermir appropriate. So we have a community member who is really showing up for our Discord, and well, basically everybody shows up here and supports us. So I am so grateful for everyone's support. Your arms are beginning to lighten. Hope is beginning to open. And the possibility appears that not everything you experienced today was negative. So, place your hand gently on your chest if you want. Breathe. And remind yourself, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I am valued. I have purpose. Thank you, Karen. I deserve peace. Remind yourself again, if you need to, you're safe. You're safe. Thank you, Lex. And now, you'll be okay. You can weather any storm. And your strength is immeasurable. Sometimes we forget how capable we are. Oh, so Lele can send super fan stickers, because obviously I just said she's a super fan. And those are our animal support creatures. It's one of them. I think it's the Fluffle. No, it's the Snugglepuff, I think. Thank you for the perfume. I can picture it. Now, you can weather any storm. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to take up space. Thank you for the donuts. And you're not behind. And this that Lele just posted is another one of our support creatures. I can't remember what that one is. I need to probably put up, I want to come up with like weighted stuffed animals eventually. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but if I put my mind to it, I can definitely. Because we have like 4 animal support creatures in our guided visualization town, and some breathe with you to co-regulate. Others are just like support companions that walk beside you, and other ones are like encouraging and caring and supportive. It's just like a nice reminder. Gift gallery. Thank you so much, guys. You're showering me with gifts. You're not broken. You're human. I love the heart. It's so cute. Howdy. Thank you, Lele. Thank you, Lex. It took me by surprise. How did I look with a mustache? And that's more than enough. So, let's get the consensus of the room so far. Do we want to do trigger words? Wow, what's the 16 signify for? Oh, a level up. So cool. We can do trigger words. We can do affirmations, guided visualizations. We can do a scalp massage as we read things. I've got some shaving foam. We can do light triggers. We can do tapping, makeup, whatever anybody feels like would help them relax. If Christina has any ideas. Okay, so we'll start with a scalp massage, followed by makeup. We'll do the skincare and everything like that. But Christina, if there's something that you want tailored to you, I'll be happy to do that. Okay, scalp massage and makeup. Because I'm doing scalp massage first because it's kind of like the natural. Let's weave in words of affirmation as well. So some of you may have not met our new. Thank you, Denise. Welcome in. This is Saffron. I got her last week, I believe. And you can do her makeup and curl her hair. So let's start with her scalp massage. And now we do have another wig, but this is on the mannequin, so it helps. I'm going to just put her down. And I'm going to just mute for a second so I can lower it for you guys so you can see her. Okay, so first we're going to start out with a scalp massage, and then we're going to go right into makeup. Okay. Thank you, Clarissa. Yeah, we're doing like a little beige moment. Let's try with our hands. So just relax and let your worries just fall. Totally, Karen. Who doesn't like scalp massages? You're safe. And soon we'll be pampering you with makeup. Just relax, get nice and comfortable. You deserve rest and care and kindness. And you're gonna be okay. Just relax. Let's just open our affirmations until we start the okay, here's one of them. We've got a big library of affirmations. I invite every part of calm into me. Let's turn it up a little. My body begins to relax one breath at a time. I am safe to soften and slow to settle. I know, I just love scalp massages. Sometimes I just like massage my scalp and it's relaxing. Stillness begins with this breath. Let's just try to brush with the scalp brusher. Just get her hair back. There we go. I actually have like a thing that fastens to my desk, but I haven't installed it yet. I forgot to do that. Her hair is like 23 inches long. I feel peace pouring in with every inhale. With every exhale, I let go a little more. Taylor Loera, welcome back in. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you, user 817, for the follow. Let's just massage her scalp for a few more times. With every inhale, I feel peace pouring in. And with every exhale, I let it go a little more. Calm flows through me like a quiet river. Thank you so much. Now, we're just gonna brush it a little bit more. Oh, I'm so glad you think that, Karen. I really try. Thanks, Claire, for the follow. And BF Babs, thank you. Wait, where should I keep her? Here, you think? Or on this side? She's having a hard time sitting still. Okay. A soft wave of stillness washes over me. Thank you, DJ Nick, for the follow. Now, the next step. She's okay, but she's a little restless, so she's moving around a lot. A quiet, gentle quiet begins to bloom inside me of calm and comfort. So we're just gonna massage. Wait, hold on, tell me. I don't know your name because it doesn't say anything, but maybe turn her face a little towards you so she's not staring at us. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. One thing about me is I give really good massages. I have mast cell disease. It's a rare disease. Anyone who wants to learn about it, it's pinned on my page. Tranquility finds me and stays. Thank you, Oki. Welcome back in. Thank you for the heartbeat. Now, I've got to say, I think I like the other wig. Oops, sorry. Oh god. Because, oh yes, 10K. Because then you can put it right on top of the mic and it makes a better scalp noise. This one I can use for like updos and things like that. I got, oh my gosh, that's who she looks like. That movie about Megan. You know, the like doll thing that was like very creepy. You're so right. Once we put makeup on her and put like glitter and stuff, I think she'll look less scary. That is so right on the nose. Oh my gosh. So a little bit more scalp massages. I haven't seen that movie. Oh my god, it's a horror ASMR. Like, I'm so scared of like any horror movies, and I just gave you like way too much. Stop, you're making me laugh. My whole being softens into peace. Season 2. Oh, it's like a show? I thought it was a movie. I thought people want to see the face. I'm still learning, guys. I feel a quiet peace settling into my chest. Oh, okay. I'm such a scaredy cat. I don't like to watch anything scary. Every part of me is inhaling peace, and every part of me is exhaling tension. I am unraveling that. My feeling is if it could possibly happen to somebody, I don't want to watch it. I speak with calm assurance and quiet strength. I love thrillers in such horror movies, and that's why I exhale. Like, I think I've watched a few scary movies, and like I had such bad dreams. Oh yes, I think I've seen the trailer for the movie Help. I think a few people are in it. I'm trying to think. Amanda Seyfried. I've never watched anime. I don't like anything animated. Isn't that weird? Oh, Rachel McAdams is in it? Oh, yes, with that guy who was in one of the Selena Gomez's music videos. I'm not sure. That's too specific, but I think they're on an island. I think she's like the boss or something. But I do like watching documentaries that are kind of like crime solving. That's tough. Well, Girls Just Want to Have Fun was one of my faves. What else do I really like? Yeah, I love Disney movies. I like Xenon. I've been watching those over and over and over again. Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, and her other 2 sequels. Matey, what about the sound? Is it too loud for you? Okay, I feel like there's so many movies that I like, but I just can't remember. How's the sound for everyone? It's too loud? Okay. Okay. How's that? Is that better? A little bit more stable. What movies have I watched? There was like the best movie. Well, I like documentaries a lot of the times. What movies do I really like? Well, Jurassic Park is one of my favorites. I love dinosaurs. I'll have to put a list together, because now I can't remember. It has to be like the right true crime documentary, like where the person gets caught and apprehended, and it's not too like graphic. Yeah, but I can fall asleep to anything with dinosaurs in it. I know that sounds scary, but like dinosaurs are extinct, so it's not gonna happen most likely. So it doesn't scare me, you know? Well, I used to summer on Martha's Vineyard. I used to have a house there, and they filmed one of the Jaws scenes, I think in West Tisbury. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen like a lot of animated shows or movies, but I've heard people like refer to that. Let's see. I'm looking at my neck. Maybe I should try watching it. Hi, Hope. Good to see you. I don't know why I don't like animation. I can't explain it. Now, what shows do I really love? I should put a list together. Wallace and Gromit are my favorite animated claymations. Oh my god, I think it would be so cool to do like stop animation or like claymations. Oh, you know what? I used to love the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Such a good movie. Kate Hudson's in it. There's so many like silly ones. The best oh my gosh, 27 Dresses was filmed in Rhode Island when I lived there. Rhode Island, I don't think or at that point they didn't tax to film movies, so there was a lot of like movies that were being filmed there. So like Josh Lucas is there. I came in contact with like a bunch of different people. Happy birthday, Sadie! Wishing you the very happiest birthday. Flow. I haven't seen that. What's the movie Flow about? Let's see. Oh, that's so... Oh, but I did like the movie Pets. You know, the one that was like the bird's eye view of a pet. That was so cute. I watched that with my nieces. Now, let's get ready to do... Hi, Angel. Welcome back. We're gonna do some makeup now, guys. So, hold on a second. Okay, first we're gonna start with skincare. So get nice and comfortable. So close your eyes. Okay, now we're gonna just gently pat all of this in. In the background right here, actually they're really picking up more than they normally do. I think it's because I moved them around. I've got a projector and then 2 lights in the back, like on the bench area, and they're all kind of like merging together. But thank you. So now we're gonna put some hyaluronic acid on. Oh, you have to go? No, that's totally fine. I'll see you on Sunday. I will check on you later this week. Well, on Sunday. I'll see you on Sunday. I forgot it's the weekend. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, now, here it is. This is my hyaluronic acid. We're gonna just put some on. Good night, wonderful Modlex. Okay. Now, we'll put this back in, and we're just gonna pat in the hyaluronic acid into your skin. Just gently pat everything in. Yeah, it did go viral. You know, I don't use all of their products, but I like their serums. Next. Wait, what's Meet Me? You told me about that and I don't know. No pressure to show up. That's totally fine. I'm stalking on Meet Me. What's Meet Me? Oops. Jeez Louise. So let's just put some nice hyaluronic acid, and then the water bank serum by Laneige, and then we'll just press it into the skin. Okay, take your time. I'd be way too awkward for that. Now that we did, your ponytail's so pretty and long, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not actually that long, but I lost a lot of my hair and then it grew out. That's the best. Oh, so I just put in this scrunchie right here, and then I just kind of pushed my hair up and left my pieces that are like shorter, but I do have like still a lot of hair loss, but this was like all bald, so it's taken a while. I must be like so behind because I've never heard of Meet Me. Now we're going to put on oil. Yes, I got that. One time, I did try to go on to Tinder, and I specifically put that like I just wanted to meet people in 2022 as friends, like not in person. I did meet a few people, but it felt kind of weird to me. Yeah, we'll massage your forehead in a second. Once I put the oil on, it will give me a little bit of slip, which is like, okay. Now, this is the perfect time just to massage the forehead. How many like people on there are like, is it a reliable app? Like, do you act, or is it like, can you filter people's ages and preferences and things like that? I'm sure you probably can. Do you have to have a background check? Oops, we've got a little ragdoll cat downstairs. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Okay. Come on, Sally. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Let's open the window for you. Okay. Alright, where were we? Let's massage all of this oil, squalene oil that we put in. So we're just gonna massage the forehead area and the temple. Oh my god, Rockabella, can I mod for you? I'd love to mod. That would be so fun. As long as they can't see me. Let me get like my footing in. I have to learn about it. Do a little research, then I can mod for you. Oh my gosh. I could like live vicariously through you. Oh my god, this is like, it's like a reality show. And we're helping produce it. Okay, yes, email me. So we're just relaxing the muscles, but also putting in the product into the skin. Now we're ready to do makeup. So let's get push it out. Share and like, but don't feel pressure. If you just need to relax, no problem. Alright, now we're gonna put some bronzer on. It's like this. It's got a nice iridescence to it. Thank you so much, guys. So we're putting the bronzer on now. Thank you, Lindsay, for the follow. And I'm just putting the bronzer on gently. Teddy Bear 3, thank you so much. Teddy's such a cute name. The bronzer's in, and what I usually like doing is like buffering it out with something else. I'm sure you look perfect with the makeup I put on. It's made with, it's put with love. So we'll go in here and we're just gonna diffuse any bronzer. Okay. Just a little bit more, turn this way. Okay, so let's just try to, here we go. And a little bit more here. Just relax. Okay, now we're gonna switch brushes because we're gonna do the blush. Let's use this brush. Thank you, Jade and Kilo and Golima for the follow. Okay, we've got to get the blush. That's the highlighter, so we'll put that to the side. And we've got the blush. This blush is called Miami Beach. And it looks really red or pink, but it is like a rouge. Yes, take a nap. So we're just gonna swirl and tap. Oh, good idea. Oh, let's do eye exam light triggers and visual triggers afterwards. I love that idea. Okay, so just moving the blush around just to kind of give you the sun-kissed look, or like a rouge if you have darker skin. There we go. Perfect. I have not set up the Discord. I've been dealing with my health issues this week, and I'm not as productive as I am hoping for. But we have like one of our followers, MK, our friends, gave me a template basically to put the rules up, like the Discord guideline rules. So I need to do that. I think I just need to get a little bit organized. Oh wow, she must be listening to something fun. Yes, I know. We're having a lot of like temperature fluctuations here, and it makes me really sick. So I'm hoping that that will calm down. Yeah, I'm so excited about it. Okay, now that we've done this, we need the highlighter. I'm going to, and you know what? I'm starting to think like I'm taking too long to do the videos because I'm putting in animations, or I'm coming up with like too much content that like doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to like come out. Oh,
of shades like that a lot of makeup places make, but I do think there's a little bit lighter than me. But I know this looks good on all different skin tones because this is the Jones Road Beauty, and technically the proper way to do it is to press this in like that, warm it on the skin, and then press it in. But for ASMR, we'll just use the brushes because they're so relaxing. So I'm just gonna put this on the high points of the face and just highlight those areas. And sometimes I like to put it on like the highlights of the brow and things like that. So we're just gonna brush and brush. And the nose contour, so just the highlighter here. Is everyone experiencing it frozen, or is it just oaky? Thank you, Taurus King, for the follow. Okay. Oaky, you can try to like come back in, because sometimes it freezes for me too. Thank you, Bonnie. Alright, now let's do eyeshadow. Mostly when I'm fasting, I do my activities on afternoon time. We're almost iftar. Is it still frozen for you, Oki? So iftar is the time of night, right? When, let's see. Iftar. Okay, so the fast is broken each evening with a meal, and the meal is called iftar, often starting with dates and water. You are a well-needed radiant light that shines bright in this dark world. Keep shining. Wow, that is so kind of you. That's really well said. Thank you for saying that. Wow. I'm kind of like overcome the time we're able to eat. And now I know that you do a lot of spiritual reflection and prayer, charity and helping others, and community and family gathering. How beautiful. So if you don't know, one of our favorite followers, Kayrin, is celebrating Ramadan, and I decided to learn about it. So if anybody is Muslim in here, Ramadan Kareem. Now, I like to use some flat brushes right on the lid, okay? And I'm gonna start with this color right here. This has to be like the best tapping one. Okay. So first, I'm gonna take a generous swirl like this. And we're just gonna pat it into right into, I don't know if I can do it relaxing, Liz. It's a tall task. Let me see. No, I can't do it. Liz, I feel like I would like hurt your ears. I sing that to my nieces when they were little. I know, I love it. It's like the best tapping sound because I think it's like a really, really thin metal. Paige, thank you so much. Let's try something more relaxing. Row, row, row your boat is like, I don't know that one. So we're just gonna press this here, down here. A couple weeks ago, I was like humming for someone, and singing besides Karina? I can't remember, but she does like, she sings with the piano. Diana, is it Diana? And she sings all like lullaby songs and also like whispers during it. I think she speaks Spanish as well, like in between, and it's so melodic. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna go and do the gold tones. Okay, so I'll show you the makeup palette. Alright. This is what we're gonna be using, so you can see there's like a really, really strong kind of white. We're not gonna use that one, we're gonna use these two right here. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with the silver. Okay, so now we're just gonna, I'm gonna just highlight right here, okay? And this, hi Stephanie, welcome in. And then we're gonna put the gold right above here. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the puff, Stephanie. We are doing makeup now, and then I think the plan was to do light triggers and eye exam next. But if you have a trigger, let me know. Let's hear it for the makeup brushes. I love the sound of them. Hey girl, hey. I love that. Alright, let's do the gold. Okay. Liz, we're gonna just have to mute you because it's distracting. Sorry. I shouldn't even say anything. Okay. Alright. Liz is in, sorry. Alright, this one actually has some glitter to it. And we're just gonna arch. Yeah, sorry. I have decided that I'm going to start muting people a lot quicker because it doesn't really matter. It's distracting to other people. So I was gonna do it, but I was trying to like focus on my triggers. Hi, Sea King. Welcome in. I mean, sometimes I genuinely cannot tell if people are being silly and fun, and I don't want to like shut anybody out versus someone trolling. Because as you know, we don't really have a lot of trolls in here. I think I've had 5 total in a year, but sometimes we get more. So I'm gonna finish this gold right here. Yeah. And like sometimes I'm just like, what if I made a mistake? What if they were just like, what if I hurt their feelings? But it's really about the overall like comfort of other people. And honestly, I don't have to be so like kind to people that are coming into the live and disrupting it. So now we're gonna add in the highlighter again, just for the top of it, and then we'll do mascara. Oh, it's 5 minutes. Okay, that's good to know. Typically people asking for mouth sounds or grapes. Okay, yeah, we've had a few people where I did not realize at all until it was like too late, and then everybody had to let me know. But it is kind of hard to like do triggers, read from my prompts, read the text, and like really discern those things. But I trust people always let me know in here. Okay, so now, and a lot of the times it's just like little kids that are, having fun. So we're gonna just put this on again, just for kind of like a sun kiss look. Hi, user 705. So good to see you again. Thank you. We're just finishing up makeup. Then we're gonna go into light triggers and eye exams. And then I don't think that we have anything scheduled after that, if I'm correct. Okay, now we need to put on mascara. Here we go. Thank you, Onyx Rose. No, you didn't miss too much. We did scalp massage. We chatted for a little while. Oh my gosh, you know what, Stephanie? I have an eyebrow kit because sometimes I usually dye my eyebrows, but I haven't done it. But they definitely could be dyed. I mean, they show up a little bit darker. The light is really harsh, but I just want them a slight bit darker. Anyways, so there's like a measuring thing and all the equipment and like chalk and everything. It could be really cool. We could do like tweezers, like a whole like eyebrow like session. And I've got like the whole thing in my bathroom. We can do it on Sunday. Okay, so now good evening, peace, love, and lattes. Yeah, the mapping stuff that goes on the forehead. Then we can mix the dye, do the chalk, and then there's like a white pencil. And we can do it on the mannequin, or we can do just like on the face for like personal attention. So blink, blink. Thank you, Catherine. Blink, 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 blink. Okay, now let's do the lower ones. Oh, I'm so glad. Let me know if you have any triggers. We're gonna do, let's do a spray now. We're gonna do light triggers, energy plucking. We do have a segment on energy plucking that we can do after light triggers and eye exam. We also have lots of handwritten stuff that I've done for anxiety, like to calm the anxiety. We've got like meditation and breathwork parts, or just like comforting things. Yeah, the energy plucking is good. Well, I don't know if it's energy plucking. Sorry, I just have to verify. I don't know if it's energy plucking, but it's like plucking negative things. I love watching people do Reiki though. Yeah, like negative plucking. Reiki, when they like pull and stuff on things. I don't know, their hands are so mesmerizing. It's like instantly calms me down. But I only get that kind of sensation from like real true Reiki people. There's a really good Reiki practitioner on here named Nell. I think her and her husband do it. I also think she sells like these really popular sprays. There's other people that we were talking about, like the moon, tip of the moon. She's great too. Oops, sorry guys. So I like the Reiki fairy. Okay, is she the one that sits on the floor? Real petite, not to say, but brown hair, has a really, really tiny voice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the lights are really shining more than they normally do. So we got new lights for, yeah, she's super relaxing. I follow her too. She's she's Disney princess. People always say I'm a Disney princess, like my voice. She's Disney princess. I watched this video on TikTok a couple days ago, and they were asking people what color their aura is. And I kept being like, oh, I think it's yellow. But then you looked at it and it was blue. I wonder what my aura color looks like. Can anybody see? Is it possible? I don't see anything. I follow her as well, Dante Holistics. Alright, so first we're going to start out with eye exam. Some light triggers. They have not shown up to work. Really, Jade? Now, normally my ragdolls like to, but they are on their window perch looking out at the street because it's snowing. Dark blue, magenta, and purple. Oh my gosh, wait, didn't someone just say that too? That's crazy. Jessica and Jade said the same thing almost. Oh wait, no, she's coming. Hold on.
Hello. Do you want to come up? Yeah. Gonna come up?
She'll probably make it up. Okay, hold on. I think we're a little wonky here.
Come on.
So Saleya is down. She's right here. She's one of my Blue Point bicolor ragdolls. So she's got like okay, sorry. She's got like a bed here, some blankets, and then a tree house here, and then her sister.
Hello, little Sally.
But she does have sensitive eyes, the vet said, and so when I put her in the light, it's a lot for her. But I have my ragdolls all over my main page if you want to see them.
Okay, let's see. Watch this, Sally. Look, I've got a wand.
Alright, so let's do.
Look at the wand.
I'm going to examine your eyes. I don't know what I just did, but I like moved everything. So follow the light, ready? So I'm just going to shine the light in your eyes and just examine the left. And then the right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're like my children. She's scratching on a box. I have to bring her up a bigger box. They have so many toys, but they do want boxes to play with and paper bags. So I do bring them up and rotate them. Now, the left side... That's too loud, Saleya. Hey, no. So we're gonna follow the light, so just up, down, left. She does do ASMR. In fact, there's a video of Saleya doing ASMR. They both do ASMR. Astrid does her loud purrs, and she likes to stick out her tongue, and Saleya likes to do crunching and tapping sounds. And we're gonna go up this way and down, left, right, this side, up, down, left, right. Good. Now follow the light with both eyes. Cross. Well, it's getting closer. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to examine. Oh my gosh, what are the names of your kitties? User 705. We're going to do some measurements. And imaging. And a wheel chart. And some blue light. Okay. Thank you, Bailey and Christy, for the follow. And thank you, Constance, for reposting. They are ASMR artists. Astrid has done 2 recent ASMRs. And Saleha has done about 2, but she hasn't done it as much anymore. She's a little bit older. She's going to be 4, and she's starting to be a little bit more teenage-like, and she's not wanting to do that, but she loves doing crinkles, so she'd be willing to do another video of crinkles. I actually think I have one in my queue that I have to edit. Yeah, I think I'll probably edit that one. Mackenzie, thank you. No, Sally. Hold on a second, let me get her. Okay. Now, we're gonna do some measurements. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad you like it. Peyton Jr. and Black Beauty PJ and BB for short. I love those names. I love learning what people name their animals. Thank you, Lucy, for the follow. Welcome in, Chloe. Did I pronounce your name right? I think it's like Chloe. Welcome in. I'm so happy to have everyone that's new. Alright, so now we're going to do measurements for your eyes. This is just a checkup from the last time. I'm going to measure each individual eye and then input the information into the system. Good. And then this way. And this way. And then I think I'll do the top of your head to the bottom. Olive and Otis. Ooh, that's a good combo. Olive Rose. Otis Patrick. Ooh, those are good middle names. Pub
puppy named Bonnie. I love like unique names, but I also like when people name their cats like Fred. I don't know. It's just like funny. Thank you, Anna, for the follow. I do. Thank you, Jay. Okay, now we're gonna do diagonal. Last weekend it was so busy in here. 3 nights in a row we had like 300 or 400 people in, and I was like, it's unusual because normally we have about 150. Tony, yeah. And there's like some animals that look so real, like human-like. Alright, now we're gonna do outer corner to outer corner. Yeah, it's definitely a solid name. I am partial to Penny, Shadow, and Bandit. That's similar to my aunt's cat's names. My cats are named Astrid and Saleya, after my favorite planet on my favorite TV show, Orville. 15 cats alone, oh my gosh. Well, I'm a cat person. I only can have 2 because they're way too much. They're too baby-like to even be able to like share. So now I'm gonna take the blue light. Wyatt, Cheeto, and Artemis. Wyatt, aka Cheeto, and Artemis, aka Beans. I love when people name their cat Beans. Cats just show up at our house. Oh my god, that must be a good sign. Willow, Peppermint, Other Kitty, Ace, Jed, Alex, Jamie, and Stripes. You really have to, like, Astrid came with her name because she's a retired breeding cat. And my breeder actually watches some of these. She's a fan of ASMR. And I got Saleya when she was just a baby. So I just want you to look on the left side into the light. And there we go. Oh my god, there's writing in the back. What does it say? 96. Is that 1996? Who knows? And then this side. Clover, Yoda, and Luna. I love those names too. Thank you for the follow, Quinn. Now look farther back, and then I'm just gonna examine the eye. Hi, Astrid. Astrid's coming over. Okay, that's good. I know we've got a strong cat community in here. Let's see. Now, we're gonna have you just verify some colors. So, right orange, and then this. It's right red. Here we've got purple, that's right. And right here. Good. And this color right here. Green, good. And then this one. Yellow, good. Okay. So, we're now going to take some imaging of the eye. So just look in. And we're going to upload this information. The last thing is we're going to try on some glasses. Chloe, Daisy, Rue, and Penny. I used to have a cat named Chloe, but I spelled it with a C. She lived like 14 years. And I didn't get other cats for about 1.5 to 2 years. And then I finally decided to, best decision. Okay, how did those feel? So we're just going to shine this blue light and see how it kind of protects the
lighting. And then we're going to just make sure that you can protect your eye sensitivity. It seems like it's preventing a little bit. Good. Okay, so we'll bring these temporary glasses home with you. And we'll put them in here, and then we're going to just start with some eye triggers. So I'm going to just change the lighting, so if anybody has any photosensitivity or like seizures, just be careful because there may be a flash. Hold on. Sky, you cannot pass out on the toilet. Gastroenterologist said that is not good. By sitting in that position, it can cause strain. But if you meant it funny, loud and clear. Okay, so funny. Alright, so we're going to follow the light. Thank you. You're loved. Alright, so we're just gonna turn this up. And you can yes. I mean, like, who am I to judge? So the first thing that we're gonna go back to, I'm allowed to take up space, just follow the light. My presence is enough, just as I am. Oh my god, you did make me giggle. Thank you so much. You do too. You're loved. Thank you for the beautiful pink cards. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for the heart me. Okay, so this is the deal with these. These are both part of the ends of like a window treatment. And anyways, the cats were getting into them, so I took down the window treatment. But I kept these. I don't know why. And then like one night I was just on the live and I was like, let's play with like different lighting. So I did. And figured this out. Now, what is that? Oh my gosh, Catherine. It's a party pony. Thank you so much, Catherine. That was so adorable. Oh my gosh. So, one of our... Oops. Okay, hold on. Wow, that's brighter than bright. Okay. I give myself permission to grow at my own pace. There we go. Confidence isn't loud. It lives in my peaceful knowing. And then if there was another trigger that I was going to be doing after this and I can't remember, let me know. So we're just going to swirl and take some calming breaths. Just follow this magical light and just relax and relax. Sleepy. Thank you for the follow. You're loved. There we go. Thank you so much for the heart to me. I am worthy of love and success and kindness. You are safe here because nothing is expected. Everything is welcome. You're allowed to rest. You've done enough today. Whatever time it is where you are, there's magic in your softness and strength in your gentleness.
wrapped in comfort and supported by stillness, held by kindness. Even on hard days, you're doing beautifully. And that deserves for you to be proud of yourself. Now, let's get the water globes out. If there's a trigger that I'm missing and that you requested, I feel like there is, but I can't remember. So let me know. Ready for sparkles. So just relax with the glitter, and as the glitter slows, take some nice breaths in. So just relax. You're not behind or broken. You are becoming. Just relax. In this corner, you are always enough. Anybody dealing with any heavy grief or pain, you're welcomed and safe in here. Now, just take a breath if you want. This magic glitter. Let's sprinkle some on Christina for comfort and healing and peace and compassion. Just relax. I am. Well, you're my favorite inspirational quote page, Christina. S-A-H-M. Is a mother of 5, right? And you have a lot of lived experience that is valuable. And I resonate with a lot of the quotes and posts that you make. They're very moving. But we also have a new follower who's also Christina, but she's with a K. Ooh, that was a good bubble. Softness is strength, rest is sacred, and your pace is perfect. Thank you, Candy, for the follow. Oh, yay! Another Christina following another Christina. You are made of moonlight and possibilities. Thank you, Teddy Bear. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. Angelina Rose. I used to have a book when I was little. Now I'm 40, so this is like in the 90s. And it was called Angelina Ballerina. And it came with this little necklace. And she was like this mouse ballerina. It totally reminds me of that. Just a happy memory. Thank you, Caitlin, for the follow, and thank you, Angelina, for saying that. Angelina, that's kind of ASMR-ish. Yeah, Christina, you remember that? Oh yeah, because it used to be a TV show as well. That's right. You were not made to rush. You were made to feel. Let's do less quote ones. Now, I have full files of them. These are Angelina Ballerina. We should read that book one night. Okay, so I created this affirmations called I Wish, and they're for growth and grace and the life that I think you deserve. Now, everybody's different, but if something resonates with you, let me know. I wish for growth and grace and the life I deserve. No, guys, no fighting. We're relaxing. The girls have hissed a couple of times in the last couple of lives. They love each other, but they've been hissing a little bit. Thank you, Annie, for the follow. I'm sorry if it scared anyone. They have ceased their playing for now. Sharon, hello. Oh. When I said Sharon, it thought that I said Siri, so it shut off the music. I wish for you to feel like you have a life that honors who you truly are, not the version that the world expects. I think sometimes it's important to make yourself happy, despite if you're letting other people down with not fulfilling their expectations. I think can be a balance, and I also think that it's your life and your autonomy, right? I wish for you to feel proud of the path that you chose, even when it looks different from everyone else's. Thank you, Chelsea and Evelyn, for the follow. I wish to feel whole even when my dreams don't fit the mold. Just relax. Now, I wish for you to move through life with clarity and steady courage. I wish for you to find contentment and quiet courage. I wish for you to find strength during difficult days. We can do hand motions afterwards, or we can do shaving cream, or we can do guided visualizations with lights, tapping, glass things, like things that bubble and sizzle, like my pop rocks or bath beads. Let's do shaving cream afterwards. It always brings me such, the sounds are so relaxing. I wish to speak to myself with the same kindness I offer others. Let me repeat that one. I wish to speak to myself in the same kindness I offer others. Yeah, I love the tapping. Here's a little tapping. I wish to notice beauty tucked inside ordinary moments. Just relax. I wish to be recognized for the heart I bring to the world. Thank you, Sharon. These are all things I wish for you guys. I wish to trust that rebuilding is still progress. Like a book talk or like a book group? Like a book club? Are you saying that you have a page where you discuss books or you read books? And what books do you like? I wish to trust the rebuilding process. I wish to give myself permission to evolve without apology. I wish to protect my peace and choose what nourishes me. I wish to believe what changing course is not a failure, it's wisdom. Now, I wish for peace and rest and rejuvenation. Okay. Now we're done with the light triggers. I think we can move on to shaving cream. How does that sound, everyone? I'm just going to clear off the desk quickly. Oops, I forgot I had my headphones in. Okay, so let's get all this out of the way so that we have a nice clean space. Alright, let's pause. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. It's got a little bit of glitter on it. And we can do some guided visualizations. Yes, instead of us saying pause, P-A-U-S-E, we can say pause, P-A-W-S. Good idea, Onyx Rose. So we're going to use this Mika Funhouse Foam Soap Green Apple. That looks so pretty. Ready? Let's just cover the mic with it first. Get it nice and even. Oh my gosh, it smells like you just got out of the shower. It's like a subtle smell. But I've got to be careful with smells because of my mast cell disease. Let's go and do some guided visualization stories. Does that sound good while we're doing foam? What do you want to hear, I guess is the question. Just relax. It's okay, Zalea. Come on up. Oh my gosh, good idea, 705. I moved it and I forgot. There we go. Okay. We've got to bring it down here. But we don't want anything to fall. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know. So I write guided visualizations, and they're to kind of get you out of anxious thoughts or ruminations and give you kind of guided visual imagery. There can be smells involved or sounds. So we're going to do one that I wrote in January, at the end of January. It's called the Sunroom Reset. And if you just want the sound of shaving cream, you can let me know and we'll pause on the guided visualizations. Let's swirl it all around so it gives that kind of binaural. Okay, now thank you for the likes, everyone. We're at 31,000, which is great. I appreciate it so much. You can start by letting your body settle just the way it is. No need to change anything. No need to fix. If it feels comfortable, you can place one hand over the heart or over the chest, if that's possible, or somewhere that feels steady and comforting. And take slow breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a slow breath in again, but easy breaths through the nose, and a longer breath out. And you can do this again if that feels comfortable. Easy breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing you need to accomplish. In this moment, you're just here. Come on, Soleil, where are you? Okay, just relax for a second. Hold on. Sorry for the wait. Did Venus come in? Did I miss her? I don't see her. Okay. There's nothing you need to accomplish in this moment. You're just here trying to find some calm and comfort. And you can gently remind yourself of a few simple truths. Not to convince yourself, but just acknowledge them. And you can say in your own mind, soft or loud. And if anything resonates with you, you can hit the heart button. I am worthy of care. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of rest. I am worthy of having needs. I am worthy of taking up space. I am worthy of wanting good things. I am worthy of being supported. I am worthy of being treated respectfully and kindly. I do not have to explain or justify myself all the time. This is just me being human, and that's a basic human right. And you can take another slow breath in if it feels comfortable. So breathe in and a gentle exhale out. You also can remind yourself, I'm kind. Yeah, come over here. Come over here and look at this. Come here. Yes. Okay. What is that? What is that? She won't let me pick her up right now because she's mad. Oh, sorry guys, she's mad. My sweet ragdoll Salea. She's a little spunky tonight as usual. Okay. I am kind. Oh wow, look at that. How cool is that? Do you see it picking up the colors from the ring light? It's got a little cat fur on it. Okay. Wow, it's magical. I am thoughtful. I'm doing my best. I'm allowed to move at my own pace. I am allowed to have limits. Stewie! No. It is pretty. Stewie, look. We're using a ring light, and it's picking up all the rainbow tones. How are you doing? I'm allowed to have limits and boundaries. But I'm also allowed to rest and repair. It has been a long week. This week has felt extra long, I agree. The weekends are so comforting for me. And I'm allowed not to have to explain or justify myself. I've had to learn that we don't always have to over-explain Either a person may understand, or whatever we say to them, how many times we over-explain, they may just not get it. I've got a good idea. Let's put some pop rocks on the top. We're gonna put some pop rocks on the top. This is strawberry. Well, we started at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on for probably another hour. Okay, thank you for the follow, Texas Agent. Okay, let's put just a little bit of this strawberry pop rocks on top for added effect. Okay, that's good. Let's put some in the front so you can see. It looks like a little sundae, right? Now, we need to swirl it and then add some water. That's okay, I'll be on Sunday as well. Hopefully I'll try to come on tomorrow, but it might not be able to. It depends. Let's spray some water on. It's just a nice little sound. I'm allowed to grow and evolve. I'm allowed to have goals. I'm allowed to change. And then, if it feels easy, you can imagine yourself creating a place that feels completely yours. Sorry, my ragdoll cat has knocked over food. She's really telling me that she's not happy. A place that isn't for anyone else. A place that doesn't need to be shared or explained. So picture a safe space for you. A place isn't for anyone else, and it doesn't need to be shared or explained. Maybe it's a sunroom, and it's set apart from the rest of the house. Maybe it has a wide window or warm light. Maybe you can see greenery or flowers or butterflies outside. Or maybe it looks a little different for you. You get to decide.
The little fluff balls needed to be fed. They needed a snack. They were feeling a little bit hankering. Okay. Maybe in your sunroom you can see greenery or flowers or butterflies outside. Or maybe it looks different for you. You get to decide. What does this place look like? And what colors are there? What textures? What objects or details make you feel more at ease? Just relax. What would make this space feel like it truly honors your need for safety and rest and being left alone? Oh good, we're reading some stories and we're doing shaving cream, but if you've got other triggers, let me know. I'm glad you're home safe. And in the center of this space of this sunroom, there's somewhere for you to sit or rest that feels deeply supportive. Maybe it's a thick floor cushion, maybe it's a chair, maybe it's something else. When you settle into it, your body feels held, upright without effort. You like them too? I'll upload this one because there wasn't too much disruption with the cats. I've tried to upload like the ones that aren't too loud. Now, when you settle into the sunroom, you feel supported without tension, and a few moments it can feel like the world's paused. It's just you in your own space with nothing required of you. And you can take another slow breath if it's safe, in and out. I do, not all of them. I've got maybe like 6 or 7. I do have a YouTube that is slowly growing. It's on my link tree, and isn't that what kids do now? 6, 7? Sorry, my nieces are like trying to teach me. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it's a basketball thing that something ball created or something. Okay, so my YouTube is in my link tree, but it's at With Ever Kindness. I've got tons of little videos on there of the cats, of the lives, and some other relaxing videos. I am still working on finishing the animation, but it does sometimes take longer because obviously it takes a long time to animate a story and generate images and make them consistent, and so I'm so excited about that one. And as you sit here, really, thank you so much, Stewie. And if you have any suggestions, you let me know. Whoa. I wonder what else looks like really cool with the ring light.
can you believe that there's like a rainbow ring light in front of me? It's not really, well, it's kind of showing my like red cheeks for a second, but it's not harsh. And as you sit here, you might notice your shoulders start to release a little, and your jaw soften, and your breathing become easier, and your body starts to feel more like a place you can stay. Not because anything is changing you, just because you're allowed yourself to be here. You might notice a feeling of steadiness beginning to show up, a sense of being more grounded, more settled. Yes, I've been thinking of the scary story. It's going to be a camp story, something like cute but scary. Maybe you're able to trust yourself in your own skin, and you don't have to do anything with that. You can just sit and breathe. There's nowhere else to be and nothing to manage. Nothing to hold together. Just this space and this moment. And you can stay here for a few more easy breaths, letting your body rest, what it feels like to be supported and steady and allowed to simply exist. Okay, now we're gonna finish shaving cream. I know, you know what? I am glad I did it too. Thank you for saying that. It's definitely been like an experience for me because I am incredibly private, and I think people that know me would be shocked that I'm doing this. But it's such a nice creative outlet, and we have such a kind community that it just feels like stepping in, for me personally, stepping into this, I don't know, I can't explain it, this like little magical world. Like time stops for me. It goes like by really fast. And it feels just like a really supportive community. Yeah, and it's definitely rewarding. That's a good point. Okay, so now we'll reset and we're gonna figure out what's the next trigger. Well, I was moderating for Karina ASMR, one of my favorite ASMR artists. And some of the mods, before Stewie actually started joining, because he was part of the mod group that I was in, sent each other, I don't, just for fun, like on Instagram, videos of us doing ASMR, and they were like, oh, you should do it. I was like, oh, no, like I'm really more behind the scenes. So I started going live because I had hit 1,000 people, and I thought, oh, like, let me just try something new. I needed to kind of fill the days because my chronic illness was kind of like absorbing me. So I was like, let me go on and share my cats. And then when I was on talking about my cats, they asked me to do ASMR, and they said my voice was relaxing. So I tried, and then I kind of just like rolled with it. It's really fun. Okay, hold on.
Do you guys want to do? That's loud. Do you want to do tapping? I know. And last week, it was like 400 people in here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let me just see where. Oh wow, the gain is really high. Okay, that's better. Let's do tapping. Okay, this can go over here. Yeah, Finley, I like only slow tapping. Let's do some trigger words. I find myself constantly tapping on everything. Just relax. Oh yeah, I know. I made sure to create all my own new trigger words because I created, I think I have the trigger words that I created for Karina when I was a mod, and I still am a mod. I think we got up to like almost 300. So I decided to create my own trigger list that doesn't compete with Karina's because she's put so much time into that. All I did was like facilitate when she said something triggery. Like she used to sing Tingle Town. One day she said, "It's a sad day in Tingle Town." And I just loved it. Okay. Here it is. Okay, so here are the trigger phrases. Let's start with the trigger words. Blush. Calming cascade. Caramel. Crisp. Cashmere cardigan. Next are these really cool coasters. They're like agate, or I'm not sure what kind of stone they are, but they're very pretty. Cozy cloud, cozy, cozy. Cradle, cradle. Crescent. Crystal. Whisk, whisk. It's the K, it's the K. Gentle slumber. Magical mist. Yes, and I think I have a section because I alphabetize these. When we get to the sentences, we've got SKs, or like things with Ks at the end. This is one of my favorite tapping, a cedar plank. Crescent. Crescent. Okay. Let me lift up pineapple. Pineapple. I think my favorite speak intermediate French, and one of the relaxing words in French to say whisper en français, chuchoter, chuchoter. But we could put together a list in Spanish of really relaxing Spanish words. I'll have to do a little research because I don't really speak a lot of Spanish, but it actually is my next language that I'm going to be learning after French. Pumpkin cake, pumpkin cake, pumpkin cake, amor, amor. Oui, je parle pas français. J'étudie à 4 ans, je regrette, 4 ans avec Duolingo et encore aux États-Unis quand j'étais en petite gens. Tu parles français? It's fun, it's fun. Salut, comment s'est passée ta journée? That means, hi, how was your time? Well, what does it mean? Salut, comment s'est passée ta journée? How did you spend your day? Correct? Yes, I think the accent is good. I think I can read somewhat well. We did have a French speaker in here last time, and that was fun, but it is really hard to understand French in like a fast way. The goal is that when I do volunteer work, I want to be able to learn languages like people would speak, like if they need like Spanish speaking. Like I volunteered back when COVID was going on. There was a lot of Portuguese and Spanish speakers that we were trying to get vaccines for, but that couldn't speak English. And I thought, oh my god, this would be so great. I was so jealous of other people that could speak another language. Yes, I've been speaking French for 4 years, but I did study it in high school and then started to revisit it again. So it's French and then Spanish and then Portuguese. Yeah, but I think Spanish sometimes is harder because the accent for me is difficult. I can't roll my R's very well. Gracias. I mean, it just doesn't happen. I really would have to. Gracias. No. So that is, and then I'm gonna do, they are adios, adios. My cousin, who's 6 weeks apart from me, speaks Spanish fluently. She lived in Spain for I think a year, and she was a Spanish teacher. Oh, thank you. I really like learning languages. And plus, on Duolingo, you can upload your stats to your LinkedIn so people can see like how dedicated you are. I'm from Zaragoza, Spain. Wow. We have people from all over in here. I love that. Besito. That's true, I know that. Besitos. Before I went to Japan, I was learning Japanese on Duolingo. I only know things like, in Japanese, like, konnichiwa, muchos, 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 muchos grande. Ever since I was little, I always felt like so jealous of everybody that was bilingual. I was like, oh, so boring that I can't speak another language.
muy grande, muy grande. Besitos. It's such a flowery and nice whisper. So right. Besitos. Besitos. It is. It's got a really nice way to whisper. Muy grande. I also learned Hebrew when I was little because I used to go to Hebrew school because I was raised Jewish. I'm not, like, ethnically, I guess I am Ashkenazi Jewish, but I don't necessarily practice a religion anymore. But I don't really remember any Hebrew. Second most difficult? Really? I would think something like Russian is really hard, or Chinese, or like Mandarin or something for English speakers. Number one, because you're not just learning a different language, you're having to learn how to read a different language. This is one of my little cat lists that says, make today a meowsing. So I practice every night my French, and there are times that I struggle with like past tense and present tense, but I just kind of keep going. The biggest thing is when I start my French classes where I speak with other new French learners. That's gonna be fun. I'm a little nervous though. You know, sometimes to put yourself out there and speak with an accent. Salut, je m'appelle Stewie. Salut, je m'appelle Lorraine. Bienvenue, bonsoir. Le papier, les mains, les yeux, le nez, la bouche, les dents. I come to the US to study English 46 years ago. Oh my god, I have so much respect to come here and not know a language. And to learn that language and like immerse yourself, they say is the best thing to learn a different language. It's so exciting. Like, imagine to be able to communicate with all different languages. There's so many polyglots like that are on TikTok and YouTube that will go up to random people and be like, tell me what language you speak, and then they'll start speaking it. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm nowhere near there. But I do have on Duolingo almost 500,000 points, which has taken 1,600 days, I think, to do. I could be doing more, but I only have sometimes like 10-15 minutes to study. Cat lady way. No way, 3 months? Yeah, it's totally worth it. I could go to France, or I could just head up north and go to Quebec, Quebecois, and speak French Canadian. My best friend is from Canada, kind of near Montreal. So instead of saying Montreal or Quebec, we say Quebec, or you say Montreal. I studied with a French tutor in high school. Then I kind of forgot a lot of it, and then I started studying with Duolingo. But I feel like, how did you get over feeling nervous about getting something wrong? Or like the initial part of trying to communicate with people? I do think you have to find patient people. Délicatesse. Let's think of my favorite words en français. Tranquille. C'est calme. Papillon. Parapluie. Chat or chaton. Chaton means kitten. Lady. Les femmes. La femme. I carry my dictionary with me all the time.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. And nowadays you can just use your phone. Let me think. What is the prettiest language that I think? French is really pretty. Some languages are so fascinating, like ones that are like indigenous. When there's certain languages in like really remote like tribes. I can't remember which tribe. They speak in a language like with going, it's like very, very, very different. Portuguese is, in my opinion, sounds like Spanish and like German together. And then there's obviously so many regions, like for instance in India, right? They don't just speak one language. They can speak, let's see, like, what are the languages that people speak in India? Is it let me think. Languages in India. I was listening to somebody talk about how many languages they speak in India. Persian speak. Oh my god, Clarissa, I have just started watching the Shaws of Sunset, like the beginning. I don't know why I've never watched it. I think when I get sick for like, sometimes months and years at a time, there's so many shows that I have to catch up on. So I started watching the Shaws of Sunset and learned about, like, for instance, if you want to like say something like about somebody, like I'd be Lauren June. I guess it's like in term of endearment, I think. And if somebody is Persian, or Iranian or something and I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. I was talking to somebody who's from India. We weren't in a romantic relationship. We were talking to see if it was going to be. And he was like telling me that that everywhere else, everybody speaks a different language. And that like, it's not really interesting if someone can only speak 2 languages. And I was like, oh god, I know, I'm so basic. So I've been really practicing. I mean, he meant it in a nice way. He's just saying, like, it's not a big deal. It's down the road. Wait, Riza takes his trip to Turkey because it's close. Okay, I just watched that episode like 3 days ago. Yeah, so they were refugees. For whatever reason, they could not come back to Iran. I think it's called not Iran. It's called Iran. Iran. And anyways, so they were able to go to the border of Turkey and Iran to be very close to their homeland. That brings me to talk about the life and the feeling of refugees. Asa was saying how there's an empty feeling sometimes. Like, I wouldn't experience this because my family grew up in the United States. Iran. There's so many places I wish I could travel, but obviously I can't because of my chronic illness. But I would love to like immerse myself in people's culture and tradition and be very respectful of things like that. I feel like you can learn and grow so much. Now, certain things in certain cultures like might not align with like the way, but it's important to be respectful. Yeah, it might. I don't currently know. Probably for someone from the US, it might be kind of difficult to travel like outside of the US right now because of things going on. I'm just hoping the one I know this sounds like, but when I was sick, I still am. When I was like at my worst, I would just visualize the Cotswolds or Cornwall, and it like brings me so much sensory stimulation. I was like, I just feel so pulled there. Now I know that my great grandparents fled Lithuania
to go to England. Yes. I've been to Mexico and the Dominican Republic and Canada, but once my health got bad, it wasn't safe for me to travel because I can't eat food prepared by others because of my severe allergies. Oh my gosh, my brother-in-law he's from England. He has dual citizenship to England and Ireland. I went to Cancun, and then I went to Xcaret. I think that's what it's called. I went to the Dominican Republic. Now, when I went to the Dominican, we were staying at a nice resort, and this was in the early 2000s. I'm Irish and English too, and I'm Lithuanian, and I'm French. I think I'm all those. Based off of my cousins on my mom's side and my cousins on my dad's side, that's what we figured out. But technically I'm majority Lithuanian. That's where I get my Ashkenazi Jewish heritage from. Hi, Ava. I loved going to Mexico. It was so fun. And the Dominican Republic was beautiful because we got to leave the resort and really go into the villages with people. Thank you, Terry. Our bus got stuck and literally like everybody from the village came out and spent hours pushing out the bus. They let me hold their babies and come in to their house. They were so welcoming, so hospitable. It was really, really beautiful. Ooh, that's gonna be so much fun. Now, I like to watch food shows, particularly like David Chang and Somebody Feed Phil. And they went to Mexico City. I can't remember which show it was. And it was like the best restaurants there. The best restaurants in Mexico City. It's so exciting. I know that I'm going to be able to travel one day. As some of you guys know, I have mast cell disease. And I just got accepted to a hospital in Boston, especially for my disease. So I'm feeling so much more hopeful. You're going to China. I want to go to Singapore. I would love to go to China too, of course. I want to go to Switzerland, Japan. I would love to go to Turkey, Thailand. I would love to visit like smaller countries. What is the country called? Tajikistan, is that right? Okay, Ava, tell us what you want to relax you. You want us to do some meditation? Do you want to do your yoga stuff? My sister and her husband go to England all the time, and they bring me back little trinkets that my nieces pick out, because all of his family is there. They live in Surrey, I believe, and somewhere else. What are you going to? I live in Massachusetts. Yes, I live in Massachusetts, but my sister and my mom told me not to tell people where I live, but I can't hold it in. So I'll be just driving there, it won't be too long, and it's actually not in Boston, it's in Chestnut Hill. So it's called the Mastocytosis Center of Excellence. They only accept 300 people a year, so your case has to be more severe. Isn't this cute? My nieces picked it out. But it's got like good tapping because you can close the mirror. Tap on the outside, which is kind of like a little bit of a plastic cushion, and inside, yes. And then we have another friend in here, Josh ASMR, and he lives in Devon. I was actually supposed to go to Devon to meet clients that we were working with when I managed a law firm for my mom, and obviously my health got worse, but you know, it's still possible. pressing on it sounds so nice. Plus, I watch so many shows in the UK. Like, I know all the famous people there. It just makes me so happy. Green space behind you. Your head looks amazing. Yes. Whatever I did, Cosmic Sorceress, I like moved my chair and it like completely threw off the background. Let's reset a little. I was gonna go to California to Carmel, to take some, like, I wanted to be a gemologist and I was gonna go there, but I've never been to California yet. You do, Stewie? You're so sweet. I know we're both neurodivergent. We both have our fixations and special interests and hobbies, and I feel like when you meet people like that, like my best friend Andrew, you can really relate to each other. Yes, so we've got the projector on here, and then we've got 2 lights tonight. We've got our candles. Sometimes I put the lights on the tree, and sometimes we have a projector on the top. But like, sometimes I have 3 more lights and projectors. Sometimes the issue is I could put so many of them on and really layer them, but it will fade the... I pray for people at night too. Like, I don't know if it's like religious praying, but like praying for people suffering or for their like milestones. Yeah, okay. So I like Northern California. I look at a lot of real estate to relax. Hello. I know. Just sending out like calming things to people, like support. Let's do some calming stuff right now. Oh yes. Oh, Greek gods and goddesses would be very relaxing to do. Now, I know this is a little bit niche, but I have actually a whole file on evolution that I thought that people would be interested. So my cousin, who's like a scientist, helped me come up with everything. And then I've been too afraid to do it. Reminder to hydrate, set alarm, charge phone, and take meds if you need to. Well, I take meds 5 times a day, so thank you, Sherry. So I never forget mine. I have like 5 alarms that go off within like a couple minutes of each other. Well, I love evolution too. Oops, my allergies are getting bad. Hold on. I know that like when I post my videos, I don't have tons of views, but I also don't think that like I'm not following trends, only because it might feel a little weird for me. So like I can still post evolution stuff. The right people will find it, you know? Okay, so we're gonna do calming techniques. Let me see this one. Whisper. Yeah, let's do the evolution file afterwards, because sometimes people just like me to talk. And actually, I think that I get more views. Not that it matters, but... No, Cassandra, you did not. How horrible day at work. Wait, was it people at work? Can't be the people at work because they're so nice to you. Was it the kids? What's a salon and worthy? Okay, Stewie, my main mod, said, reminder, you are worthy. You serve a purpose on this planet and you are seen and important. Well said, Stewie. So beautiful. People at work. Oh no. Oh, you went to a casino for work? Oh, you won 300? I've only gambled twice. One when I was 16, which was completely legal in the Dominican Republic. I didn't know what I was doing. And then I gambled one time at Foxwoods. I did it one time and I was like, oh, this does not feel safe for me because I didn't know what I was doing. And statistically, because I love statistics, gambling and lottery is like very small percentages. I like to stack my odds in my feet. Oh, guys, Astrid wants to say hi.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I would like to introduce you, and if you already know, Miss Astrid. Here's Miss Astrid. She's so cute. I can't see her though. Astrid, why can't you sit on the top perch? She's very sleepy. She's been glued to me all day. She ate dinner with us. She sat at the table. They did get in a couple of fights. Astrid came with her name. She's actually originally from Hungary. I got her when she was 5. She was a retired breeding cat. Yeah, you did get lucky. But 300 is huge. I'm so excited for you. Are you going to have like a romantic dinner at a nice restaurant with your hubs? Okay, so we're going to get nice and relaxed for a second. If your thoughts are moving fast. Oh my gosh. No way. That's life-changing. You have a lucky streak. If your chest feels tight, if the moment feels heavy or too bright, you don't need to do anything. Yeah, definitely don't post it on TikTok. I'd be so worried because I overshare on here and then I'm thinking this could live on the internet forever. Oh my gosh, that's so... Hold on, I just remember when the fun stops. High five from Cassandra's luck. I know, I think we need a little bit of Cassandra's luck. And I spent all of it. I've played a few lottery tickets and won. But like, not anything big. Ooh. That's an investment because you can always sell them. You don't need to do anything right now. Just stay here, breathe, and we'll let it pass together. Any worry, any fear, any discomfort, just relax. Now let's place our hand on our chest, the other on your lower belly. Feel your breath move beneath your palms and whisper softly, yes, I am here, I am safe, I am steady. And gently, if you want, press your tongue to the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth. That will allow you to breathe through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. Nothing to force. Just whisper, nothing to force. Just presence. Just peace. Just relax. Now, soft tracing. Right, which makes you rich in life, right, Cassandra? Trace spirals or hearts. You can do this when you get anxious on your arms or your palms. And then whisper softened, slow, and then close your eyes and imagine a soft, glowing cloud right above you. Let it lower gently over your body like a protective mist. And whisper, this is my stillness.
This is my calm. And anchor with the words, this will pass if you're feeling anxious. And I don't have to rush. I don't have to fix anything. I am already doing enough. Thank you, Pilates with Ashley. I used to love doing Pilates before I get sick. I'd love to get back into Pilates. Now, roll your shoulders if it feels safe. And flex your fingers if you can, and you have that mobility. Or gently sway to the side. Just small movements help me feel safe, and that is enough. Oh my gosh, I have to write that down so I can remember. Notes. Okay, because we all have to be, we have to all wish Cassandra. It's February 24th, and then you said that they're gonna get you in pretty quickly. Yeah, it's totally normal to be nervous. But personally, my mom and my sister have done well with the surgery. Yeah, and that can be helpful for you too. Everybody finds that peace in different ways. Sometimes when we're in need of relaxing, yeah, and your prayer must feel like that's good. That must help you feel like comforted. You can gently find something cool to press on your wrist and let the sensation guide your breath. And remember, cool and quiet and calm I can return to. Now let's try to do a relaxing guided visualization. And we're going to do rainy car ride right now with that 14 pots precancerous. Okay. It's so good though that they are precancerous and that you're getting them early, right? Not good, but it's always helpful to catch things early and be really what's the word? Sorry, my brain fog is bad today. Like prompt. I can't think of the word. They've been watching it for 6 years. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the best way. Well, I imagine. Okay, let's put this stuff away for a second. Hold on.
my god, that's such a good idea. I want to work on that rainbow rainy car ride. I sprayed rose hip and glycerin. It smells so good. No, I have like this panel. I'll show you. They're like little panels that like you can put like little cards and promotional items in it. I know, wouldn't that be so scary? Okay. Now we're gonna choose the blue. Oh, look how nice that looks. Okay. Now, let's focus on relaxing everybody. Finding some comfort and calm. And imagine that you're in the car on your way home to a safe space. Picture what that safe home space would look like. Just relax. Now we're gonna get the mood right. We need some thunder and rain sounds, but gentle thunder, of course. Just gotta get the playlist that I usually use. Let's see. Albums. Here we go. This isn't the album, so I don't know. Okay, that's nice. And now we're gonna get some. When you're worried about things that are coming up, or that you're thinking too far in the future or in the past, let's soften your nervous system and let's name the loop. I'm spiraling right now or having a difficult time. I don't need to fix it. I'm just going to witness what I'm feeling and then perhaps engage the senses and touch a textured object or sip some warm water in the car and gently tap your fingers and breathe low and slow. 4 breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're here now, and there's no need to figure anything out. Oh yes, I have a humidifier, and I just bought an extra humidifier as well. That would be really cool, but actually I've been looking at 2 little mini misters that could be so relaxing. I love that idea. Almost like a fog, right? I also wanted to try to take some lighting and do what Stewie said with like a rainbow, like emitting rainbow lighting. This moment is safe as you're driving in the car. I'm with you. Let's rest in the quiet together. Thoughts are just visitors, and we don't have to entertain them all. So I'm going to open up the sounds that I've curated on Canva for a rainy car ride, and then we're going to start my rainy car ride speech. Okay, ready? So let's open this one up. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Just kidding. We'll have to do that one afterwards because I can't. Let's go back to the rainy car ride. Alright, so we're going to open up the file for rainy car ride. And turn this down just a scotch. think that's the right word for her. And then we're going to do rainy car ride. I'm just going to search for it. Here it is. Shh, you're safe now. You're cozy and warm in the back of the most comfortable car. Just relax. You're cozy and warm in the back seat of the most comfortable car, and you can hear my voice softly guiding you, weaving through the gentle rain. I don't have one. Inviting you to sink deeper into this moment. The world outside is blurred by the droplet-filled window, and there's nowhere else you need to be. You see the stoplight glowing. Oh no, Lex, let's try to help you. It glows red and green and yellow, and they flicker through the misty window, and you can hear the soft click of the turn signals. A rhythmic and comforting sound that's steady and sure like a heartbeat. The gentle sway of the car, the quiet whoosh of the rain on the road, the low rumble of the thunder far away, echoing the safety you feel in this world. Just relax. You're wrapped in a soft blanket with a little pillow nestled just right against the door, and you feel the warmth of the car embracing you, the gentle hum lulling you deeper. Outside, a small house glows with warm light, flickering like stars in the distance. You catch a glimpse of cozy homes, each one a soft promise of comfort. Take a deep breath with me. Breathe in the fresh, clean air. Breathe out. Let your shoulders soften. Let your mind grow quiet. The car moves softly, carrying you safely. The motion, a cradle, soothing and serene. There's nowhere else you need to be, only here. Breathing softly, feeling calm and secure. And if you're feeling sleepy, that's okay. Let your eyelids grow heavy and let them flutter shut. Sometimes when we need help falling asleep, to signal to the body that it's time to fall asleep, try doing slow blinking if it's safe for you to do that. Open and close slowly and kind of tranquil and rhythmic. Breathing softly and feeling calm and secure.
There's nowhere else you need to be. And if you're feeling sleepy, that's good. Let your eyelids grow heavy. Let them flutter shut just like I said. You can drift off here in the back seat of this cozy, cozy, cozy car while the rain taps gently on the window, soft rhythm to keep you company because you are allowed to rest and allowed to dream and let the rain and the quiet. Thank you, lemon sticks. That's so cute. A kitten kneading. Thank you so much. Let the rain and the quiet hum of the road hold you close, and let the gentle click of the turn signal and the distant thunder cradle you, because there's nothing to do but drift peacefully and float in this soft and safe night. We're on our way home, and you can let go now. In this soft, safe night. Sleep well, dreamers. Sleep well. And now we'll do some guided visualization. Okay. So I'm going to try to see if I can see the comments well, but because there's like a plexiglass in front of me, I may struggle at first. Okay, so we're going to try to do some guided relaxation visualizations. So we're going to go into our meditations. And we're going to do the floating. So I wrote this one called Floating into Sleep. And when you're ready, begin to find the most comfortable position for your body. Maybe you're lying on your back, or perhaps your side, or however you feel most supported. Now, there's no right way to rest. Just relax. This is your time, your space, and your comfort matters here. Take a moment to feel the weight of your body resting into the surface beneath you, and notice how the bed or the blanket or the cushion gently holds you. You are supported here. You are safe. Bring your awareness to your body, starting from the toes or wherever you feel ready, and feel your legs and your hips, and then your back, and then your shoulders, and let each part settle, remembering its weight and its presence and its right to rest. You're grounding yourself, rooted and relaxed, peaceful and whole. Now imagine a gentle fog drifting
in with the hush of summer night, and in the distance, faint music begins to play, calming and serene. And slow like a lullaby. And feel your back and your body, or whichever parts are resting, let them go. And then let them drop deeper and deeper into the support beneath you. Just relax. There's nothing to carry right now. The tension, the pressure, the effort, let it all be released. And the fog and waves start rolling in through the room. Everything begins to slow and feel calm. And comforted and sleepy, 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 sleepy. Let your head settle into the pillow and your neck feel supported. Your eyes may begin to close now, gently, naturally. There's no need to force it. Your arms can rest wherever is most comfortable, and maybe your palms can face up or tucked close. You choose what brings you ease, and then something begins to shift. The bed or whatever surface you're resting on starts to lift. Slowly, effortlessly, you begin to float softly, safely into the clouds above. The higher you rise, the sleepier you become. There's no pressure, just peace. No expectation, just rest. Let yourself drift and stay in this space as long as you like. Let your body remain heavy, your breath slow down, and your mind light. There's no need to rush. There's no need to worry. Just drift and rest and receive. You deserve rest and peace, and you're enough just as you are. And sleep will come when it's ready, and whenever you need comfort, you can return to the space. So now, should we still do rainy car ride, or do you have other trigger suggestions? Because we can leave this up and I can read more custom guided visualizations or sleep stories for you. And we can do different light triggers or X marks the spot. I've got some fun lights that flash, so flash warning to all, but I don't know how that looks. Let's see how forceful that is. Definitely looks, when I leave it here, like you're in a rainy car ride. But and it also has these long LED light kind of things. Kind of sound like a bush or brush. I'll leave this here. Okay. So we'll do some more triggers. If you look at this up close, you'll see all the sparkles in this cool light. Alright, let's read another one. And this one is going to be about moonlit shores. So we're going to put on wave sounds for the beach just temporarily. Relaxing wave sounds. Or ocean sounds. Imagine you're in the quietest space, completely alone but safe, lying in stillness, and the room is dim and hushed. You're not entirely sure where you are, but you know deep in your bones you're safe. And something about this moment feels different. A shift, a quiet knowing that begins to rise inside all of you. That something good is coming. It's not loud or dramatic. It's soft and it's steady. It's reassuring. And you start to feel safe in the silence, comforted by quiet stillness. And then you hear the waves crashing into the distance. And slowly, gently, feel the sand at your feet. The earth is warm beneath you. The moon above is casting a silver light, soft and watchful, wrapping you in calm and comfort. And now begin to relax your body one part at a time. Start at the top of the head. Breathe in gently and exhale slowly, and let your scalp soften and move your forehead
and your cheeks and your jaw, and breathe into each area, and on the exhale, release it and let it go. And continue down your neck, on your shoulders, and your arms and hands. With each breath, imagine the tension melting, like it's being carried away by the tide. And now breathe in your chest and your back and your belly. Let out a slow, steady sigh. You don't have to hold anything right now. Down to your hips and your legs, all the way to your feet. And breathe in and breathe out. You're relaxing more each moment, and you've shown so much strength just by being here. And your presence in this quiet space is enough. You're resilient and capable and worthy of peace. And you can always come back here in this quiet, safe place that holds you in comfort. Let the wind reach your back like a warm hug from the universe. And then hear that waves one more time, and that rhythm, and that peace. It's always yours. And that is the end of Rainy Car Ride. Let's reset. That's okay, Taylor. That happens to me all the time. Now, I'll be live Sunday, and I might come on tomorrow, but that might be pushing it because my nieces might come over tomorrow. But we can do a few more triggers. Let's try X marks the spot. Is there something, Taylor, you want to listen to or hear? Any trigger requests from anyone? Just relax. X marks the spot. A circle and a dot. 4 tiny boulders. 4 big boulders. 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Snakes slithering down. Cool breeze. Tight squeeze. Taylor, I'll be posting this one now, depending on how long it takes to upload. I'll download it tonight, and if it uploads like quickly, I can upload it to YouTube. If anyone's awake, at With Ever Kindness is my YouTube, and that's where I put my reposted lives. I can't guarantee it will come up tonight because it sometimes does take a long time. And TikTok Studio has been timing out on me when I do it on my MacBook. X marks the spot. A circle, and a dot. 4 big boulders. 1 tiny rock. Spiders crawling up your back. Snakes slithering let's do some beeswax tapping. I'm gonna turn on the light again. Bright light for a second. Okay, I missed it. 2, 3. Bring this down. Because that's too bright for me. What was I just gonna do? Oh, beeswax. Let's try just one first. We've got these really big ones here. Do you want me to lower the lighting to something a little bit more relaxing? I think they're plowing our driveway because it's snowing a lot. Probably should put it on something a little bit lower. Okay, you guys let me know. Thank you, Colleen, for the follow. But we can also put it on like that lighting, or sometimes like sorry, flash warning, my fault. That one we can just really dim really lowly. Or we can do a green, make it all nice and dim. No, Clarissa, we actually haven't done sleep stories. Let's end by doing sleep stories with some tapping. So, some of you don't know that I write my own sleep stories. There's Evermir sleep stories. So I'm going to read the first Evermir sleep story that I've wrote. And there's, I think, about 11. Some of us have cottages there. It's a place of refuge and comfort. I'm just gonna search Evermir and just look for the directions to Evermir. Okay, here they are. Okay, hold on. Evermir. Okay, here. No, that's not right. Here it goes. And if you're not following and you'd like to support the channel, you can hit the follow button. You can also follow my YouTube channel at With Ever Kindness. And you can support me if you can by being a super fan. That supports the supplies and all my creative writing and things like that. Now, directions to Evermir. Whenever the weight of the world feels too heavy, close your eyes and let your breath soften, and picture a gentle, fluffy cloud. Pause for a second so we can put on some nature sounds. It will add a nice, relaxing element. There we go. Perfect. The birds are chirping. Okay. Whenever the weight of the world feels too heavy, close your eyes. Oh, thank you, Dashley Doo. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Picture a gentle, fluffy cloud, soft and comforting, with delicate pastel colors that swirl together like the softest brushstroke. I'm doing well. I'm so happy to be here. I I look forward to this all week. You see the most beautiful cloud with soft pastel hues of creamy whites, off-whites, and tender pinks, and beiges, and light greens, and soft purples, all blending together in a dreamy, otherworldly dance. It feels like an otherworldly vessel, swiftly carrying you away from any stress or worry, straight towards the heart of kindness and calm. Hopefully, Lex, you can get some sleep too. I hope I can sleep tonight as well. You're the best mod, but I want to make sure that you're also resting. Not that I should tell you what to do, but just because I care. Now, this is Evermir, the enchanted town of with ever kindness, where warmth and magic and peace live in every whisper. Wait. Oh, perfect. That makes me happy. Here, every breath and every step invites me to slow down and to listen and sink into a world of empathy and compassion and let it light the way. And as the clouds lift you up, you feel the tension ease from your shoulders and a gentle warmth settle in your bones. It will carry you across the sky, gliding along the shimmering arch of the rainbow, sliding slowly down until your feet touch the soft earth below. You'll see fireflies, glistening and fairies twirling among the trees, and soft lanterns glowing like promises of safety. You'll land lightly on your feet, surrounded by wildflowers that brush softly against your ankles, and while gentle woodland creatures greet you with tender nods and a curious twinkling eye to find the heart of Evermir, begin at the old oak tree, where wind chimes sing softly in the breeze like a lullaby. Walk past the tree until you reach the little stone bridge that arches over a gentle babbling brook. Its clear water is sparkling in the soft light. Keep going straight until you see the willow tree swaying, their delicate branches rustling with secrets of peace. And care just beyond Firefly Lane will appear. That's the street that we have all our cottages on. Now, a bunch of cottages have been taken, maybe 7, with all special numbers. But on Sunday, we can open up cottages for other people that want them, and they just have to tell us the number of their cottage. Keep going straight until you see the willow tree, swaying and their delicate branches rustling with secrets of peace and care, and just beyond Firefly Lane it will appear, glowing softly with golden light. Take a right at Firefly Lane, where something magical is afoot in the town of Evermir. Here, a cozy cottage number 4, my cottage. An entire world of ASMR magic comes to life. Inside, the faint scent of warm tea and gentle crackling fire greet every guest, wrapping them in warmth and comfort. With these welcoming walls, the spirit of with ever kindness breathes, offering comfort and calm and solace to every traveler who arrives. The owner of this cottage is me, Lauren, along with my beloved ragdolls, Astrid, who's down here, and Salea, who's up here. And they look over the town and protect it. So cute. They are the guardians of dreams, and they're gently guiding each soul who wanders in on a magical journey of calm and wonder. Just relax. In this haven, the softest sounds and the warmest whispers ease every worry and soothe every heart. But this is not just my town or my little Ragaroo's town. It's our town, and it's what makes it the most special and comforting and magical place for you to find peace and balance. Just relax. Just relax. And acceptance and the tender embrace. Thank you, Dannery. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Here's a heart. Balance and acceptance and the tender embrace of a caring community. This is the world of with ever kindness. And it's always here for you. Whenever you need comfort, simply close your eyes and let the gentle cloud carry you back to Evermir, back to your safe space, and back to where you truly belong. Let's read another Evermir sleep story that I wrote, and then that will be the last one because I've been on since 9:30. Okay. Let's see. This is called Finding Serenity in Evermir. It's a gentle meditation / sleep story for rest and awareness and care. So tonight, in Evermir, you have arrived safely as usual, and there's no schedules to keep and no expectations to meet. Tonight is a meditation night in Evermir. And across the village, there's a shared understanding that this time is set aside to decompress and rest and gently rejuvenate. Let your worries soften. And as the light dims and glows across the village, Evermir settles together, Fairies drift gently through the air, lighting lanterns one by one. Their softness glow spreads across pathways and cottages and gathering spaces. A fine shimmer settles over the rooftop. Trees and water creating a gentle boundary that holds Evermir steady, allowing sound and presence and rest to move through the village without overwhelm. Across the town, support creatures move quietly among the village. We've got tickle-tuffs, which gather near the doorway, windowsill, and anywhere villagers are preparing. They hum softly, offering tactile regulation, some warmth, and steady comfort. Snuggle wisps are another support creature we have. They rest close by, and they offer calming presence to anyone who needs extra reassurance as they settle. And fluffle foxes walk alongside villagers at an easy pace, offering grounding companionship with each person as they find a natural rhythm. Some villagers already have support companions, and others find one joining them quietly, exactly when needed, because there's no chasing or choosing required. Support arrives naturally. Woodland creatures tend to the village. Thank you so much, Leah, for the heartbeat. Woodland creatures tend to the village, holding the space with care. Nothing rushed, nothing forced. Meditation night does not arrive as a sound, it arrives as a feeling. A feeling of comfort, knowing that you are held and supported by peace and calm. And whenever you are right now, allow your body to settle in whatever way feels natural. And you don't need to go anywhere yet. Just notice your breath. Now you're invited to choose where you'd like to meditate tonight. Some drift towards the lake, reclining on rafts in a safe, protected area of the water. And lanterns glow nearby. Fireflies shimmer ahead, and gentle presence of the lake hold you effortlessly. Some feel drawn to the hills overlooking Evermir, where cool air and a wide view allow the mind to soften without any effort. Thank you for the follow, Ty BG. Some remain in their own cottages, tucked into a familiar bed, windows slightly opened, and blankets resting just right. And some gather quietly at the hall and the town square, and open and spacious, where shared presence is enough. There is no right place, only the place that feels right for you. And as the night deepens, woodland creatures gather at the heart of Evermir. Together they create a sound that moves gently through the village,
and soft tones of sacred forest crystal harps, subtle vibrations from tuning forks, and rhythm woven slowly and intentionally. The sound doesn't ask for attention. It simply offers itself. And whenever you hear the sound to your body, feel where you're supported. There's nothing to change. Just notice. And if thoughts arise, that's okay too. In Evermir, thoughts are allowed to pass. Imagine them drifting like clouds across the sky. You don't have to follow them. They move on their own, and a gentle shimmer of starlight appears overhead, helping you settle more fully into yourself. Now notice what's beneath you. The ground, the water, the bed. It supports you and holds you. Each breath brings you back. Meditation is not a race. There is no finish line, and there's no trophy waiting at the end. You can't be good or bad at this. Meditation is simply about access, because it's access to stillness and to awareness and to noticing thoughts, your body, and your breath. It's about choosing yourself gently without pressure. And whenever you want to return, Evermir is always here for you. And you can close your eyes. Let its soft cloud lift you and slide down Evermir's rainbow and arrive wherever you need. Your cottage, the hilltop, the lake, the heart of the village, wherever you land. In Evermir, there is always kindness waiting for you. You're never alone. There's always tomorrow. And there is always care your body deserves. You can stay as long as you like. Evermir will hold you in rest. It is. This episode's going to go up on YouTube, depending on how long it takes, Alexandra. It could go up later tonight, or later this morning, or later this afternoon at With Ever Kindness on YouTube. And these sleep stories, these specific sleep stories that I custom wrote, are about a town of Evermir. And the town has about 11 to 12 sleep stories, and those will be going on streaming platforms to purchase when I'm able to record all of them properly. Oh, perfect. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for them to download depending on how long the live is, and this live might be like 3.5 hours so far, so it might take a little while, but it will be up. Well, that concludes tonight's ASMR. I will be back on Sunday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time in the US, and I am so grateful to spend so much time with you guys tonight, and I hope to see you soon, and I want everyone to have a wonderful weekend. And if this is your first time, I hope you'll stop by again. And if you're not following me and want to tune in again, thank you, Chelsea, for the follow. We'd love to have you. So, without further ado, rest and relax. And thank you so much, Lex, for all of your kindness and hard work when you moderate. I appreciate it more than you know. Alright, everyone, time to sign off. I'll see you next time. Bye.